Hey fam, so this next story that I'm going to share with you goes back to when I was 8 years old and we were at a college. It was me and four friends, but we were at a social gathering with our families, and the four of us decided to take off and just explore together. And the cool thing about our families at that time was as long as we stood together, we can go wherever and explore. So we did. And we found our way into a college building. And I remember what stood out to me was like trophy case. And I was kind of like scanning, the trophies. And then like one trophy stood out in particular. I remember as soon as I made contact with it, I made a connection with a basketball player, with a young woman. And the moment I made that connection, in my left ear, I heard a scream, but it sounded like it was coming from down the hall. But I wasn't the only one who heard the scream. So we started walking down the hall and we're looking into each classroom, right? Like there's classes on both sides of the hall with the little window, and we're looking in. And so we go down, we go down, we go down. And then two of us looked into a particular room and seen on the chalkboard, it said, "Help me." And I remember just like getting the chills, looking over at my friend like in shock. And then we look back at the chalkboard, and those erasers, how they sit on like that little metal where the chalk and the erasers go, took off flying, hit the floor. Me and her looked at each other and was like, we were freaked out. So we took off running, and we're running back to the other two kids. And I remember feeling something just grab my ankle. And as it grabbed my ankle, I just ate it bad. There was nobody there, right? And so I jump back up and just keep running. And we all run out of the building together, right? Just freaked out. But I look back now as an adult and I wish that I could have made the connection that it was just this woman, this young woman looking for help. And like plain as day looking for help. The fact that the board read "help me," But as an 8-year-old child, I was just too scared, I was still walking in a lot of fear at that time to make that kind of connection and give her the help that she deserved and needed, because as I look back and think about what that was about, I do feel that it was like a wrongful death or like a murder or, something more towards, I would say, wrongful death. And she just needed that help to connect the dots so that she can be freed. And I hope that since she's made that, because honestly, as an 8-year-old child, like I cannot remember the location, what college or anything like that. But I do pray or, speak to Creator and ask that she find her way into the light, to the spirit realm. But yeah, so that's my story for the night. And I thank you all for tuning in and listening to my story. And I hope that you have a beautiful and blessed night. Also, if you have any stories you want to share or comments, feel free to comment below. Let me know how you're liking these stories. Feel free to post a video or story of your own on Instagram and tag me on, spirit stories, hashtag, whatever you want to do. And yeah, peace out, fam.